Shep. And Kimberly, you had some additional thoughts going into that break.
Yeah, just when Shepard was laying it out on the big screen there, and you see where the explosion, the detonation, it looked like somebody said earlier recorded that on the monitor outside of the entrance going in, where the Turks have, you know, a security detail there, and again before the departure gate. So when you see, like, typically they'll work in teams, terrorists do, and one will then try to penetrate and get inside, right, and achieve the target area, but that was thwarted at this point. And then another one, if they work in teams, and in this it was 3, will hit the outside area to hit first responders, police, military, etc., to create instability right there where people will be, you know, the influx going in and out. And it looks like, you know, that's what happens here. It's just very sad, and those numbers are probably expected to rise.
What struck me a day at Shepard is this is one of the safest airports. So as you go through airports in the United States, you often see they have a sign up that says that some airport, I often see Nigeria, is not recognized by the U.S. government as a safe airport, and American travelers are urged to avoid it. This would not be the case in Turkey. As Kimberly was just saying, Greg said earlier, you have security outside of this airport. You have an enlarged perimeter. And that's very different. And so the heightened security there tells you that these fellows were aware that they weren't going to get very far with a vest on. They were about creating terror outside of this airport, but it has nonetheless had this tremendous impact because Turkey is both a supply route as well as an airspace. You know,
we're going to have to go. We're going to get Eric and Greg's thoughts when we come back from this break. We're going to come on the 5 in just a moment.
My experience with USAA is awesome. Homeowners insurance, life insurance, automobile insurance. I spent 20 years active duty. They still refer to me as a gunnery sergeant when I call. Being a USAA member, because of my service in the military, to pass that on to my kids, something that makes me happy. My name is Roger Zapata, and I'm a USAA member for life.
USAA. We know what it means to serve. Get an insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
People who love Tempur-Pedic love Mattress Firm.
My Tempur-Pedic made me fall in love with mornings again.
I love how it conforms to my body.
They love the in-stock selection only America's #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer can offer, and it's ready for immediate delivery. Experience the Tempur Supreme HD mattresses exclusively at Mattress Firm. Plus, get a pillow, mattress protector, and delivery for only $30 when you buy Tempur-Pedic mattress sets, and get 0% APR for 5 years. Only at Mattress Firm.
Have you ever tried Match?
I haven't.
I have the app here. Tell me if there's anybody you're looking for.
I found 2. Found 3.
How long have you had the phone?
5 seconds.
Imagine what happened in 5 minutes.
That'd be insane.
Stephanie joined Match. When will you? Start for free today.
You want a real fish sandwich? You know where to find it. Try our new Coastal Cod Sandwich at Long John Silver's. Our panko-breaded Alaskan cod is served up just the way you'd expect a real fish sandwich to be. Because at Long John Silver's, you deserve more.
The Benghazi Report released after years of investigating the deadly attack. Trey Gowdy and Susan Brooks speak out to Brett. Then Jim Jordan sits down with Greta.
If you're looking for affordable, convenient, quality housing in Presque Isle, you should know that DC Rentals is now accepting applications at the newly reconditioned Bon Air Housing Complex in Presque Isle. These duplex homes feature super insulation, triple glazed windows, full foundations, a parking garage, and much more. 2 or 3 bedroom units are available right now. Affordable, quality housing in Presque Isle can be yours. Call DC Rentals today to see one of these beautiful homes at the Bon Air Complex in Presque Isle.
Are you missing out on life because you're putting off neck or back surgery? Call Laser Spine Institute, the leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than 1-inch incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic conditions, call today for your no-cost MRI review.
When you're in that much pain and you live on painkillers, you really don't have quality of life. I feel like Laser Spine Institute was an answer to prayer. It's just the heavens had opened up, and it was like, I can live again.
If you've been told you might need neck or back surgery, call 244-361-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall. So, something broke down in your credit score. Maybe your still need a car. Yorks of Holton on US Route 1 in Holton has a Fresh Start program that puts us, bad credit or no credit, in a clean, reliable automobile. Guaranteed. Because with York's Fresh Start program, everyone's approved. Get approved right now at yorksofholton.com.
It has been more than 1 year since Daesh has actually launched a full-scale military offensive. And that's because our coalition is moving forward relentlessly on every front. Now, yes, you can bomb an airport. You can blow yourself up. That's the tragedy. Daesh and others like it know that we have to get it right 24/7, 365. They have to get it right for 10 minutes or 1 hour. So it's a very different scale. And if you're desperate, and if you know you're losing, and you know you want to give up your life, then obviously you do some harm.
Secretary of State John Kerry in Aspen, Colorado at the Ideas Festival today reacting to the bombing in Turkey. Greg?
Yeah, good use of his time, John Kerry, at an Ideas Festival in Aspen, Colorado. There's so many cliches mixed into that one kind of idea that it's mind-blowing. Thankfully, he did not blame a video, so maybe I consider that improvement over a few years ago. One thing we haven't talked about, which is kind of interesting, is the new accord between Israel and Turkey, which is fairly recent,
right?
A couple of days, I think, if I remember. So did that have anything to do with it? This is the first understanding between these two countries in a couple of years.
We talked earlier about the fact that not only are they entering into a new agreement with Israel, they're entering into a new agreement, apology, if you will, with Russia for having downed a Russian jet. Now,
the Israel thing is a bit different.
Why is that?
Because it would point to
Israel
or Hamas or point to another group or ISIS rather than...
way different than Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You mean Russia's not a direct threat in the...
No, Israel is despised.
Yes. Okay, but I think Russia has its problems, especially in Syria at the moment. But I would say this to you. John Kerry just said there hasn't been an attack led by Al-Qaeda, ISIS in a year, he said. And suggested that the coalition is moving forward and that you can have these kind of independent, singular attacks, no stopping. What do you think?
Because here's what I think it doesn't matter what you call them, ISIL, Daesh, ISIS, Ansar al-Sharia, they're terrorist groups. Until there's a global put down of these, it's going to continue. He's right about one thing. It's going to continue to happen until we put them all out of business. And you have to do it as a concerted group.
How do you put an ideology out of business?
It's a good question, actually. You just continue to put it out of business. Continue.
But you go at it aggressively.
You have to be
not
relentless.
say it's slowing down, or it's what John Kerry just said. They haven't done anything in the year. Really?
Yeah, you could say they get desperate to do something like this.
And he just said they know they're losing, so this is why they blow up an airport.
That's incorrect.
And this shows you why you don't want another term of this nonsense, of understating, minimizing the problem, the terror threat of global jihad. They don't get it. They're never going to get it. Hillary Clinton made bad calls to Benghazi. Can really afford to have her make more poor calls as it relates
We've
to
had
ISIS.
endless investigations on Benghazi, so let's move on. But I just think
They're out of touch.
I think that you have to argue about what we can do and what we
Both
can
of them need to
expect
answer that.
realistically. Anyway, the five, we come back in a minute with more.
When you woke up this morning, you saw the sun, got your clubs, and well, some things you just can't control. Like runaway inflation or unstable governments printing money as worthless as wet scorecards. But you can control whether or not you let the money in your retirement lose its value.
Hi, I'm William Devane, and it's time you took cover by transferring your existing IRAs to a Roslyn Capital gold and silver backed IRA. That means an IRA backed by gold and silver, not by paper and promises. So control the things you can control. Talk to Roslyn today and protect your retirement with a Roslyn Capital gold and silver backed IRA. What's in your safe?
Call now and get a free